What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I just wanted to go over Momma Sindel and kind of go over what I think is her best custom variation. I think that Sindel is pretty slept on, and when I say slept on, I don't mean like people aren't using Sindel. I just think like in the tier list, people don't have her up with the top characters in MK11 Ultimate where I think she actually belongs. Sindel is a pretty strong character overall, and she even got better now with the custom variations. So with that being said, her best custom variation, in my opinion, it has to go to her haircut ability, which takes 2 slots, unfortunately, but this is where you're going to get her most optimal combos from. And also her low star screamer, which gives her counter zoning and just zoning in general. However, her air banshee is really good. I just think these two together really complete Sindel. Basically, what I mean by Sindel isn't getting the recognition she deserves is I wouldn't actually say this character is a top 5 character inside MK11. However, she is definitely a top 10 character. There's no way she isn't. And if you don't have her in your top 10, I just feel like you haven't given this character the recognition she deserves, because she has some really cheap stuff that I'm about to go over. So first, I just want to talk about her Dark Intentions combo string, because this is the most slept on mid inside MK11. Like this move right here alone, her forward 4 up 3 is insanely good. It's an insanely good advancing mid, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it. For those who play this game at a competitive level, know that this advancing mid is super OP. This move is insanely good because if I were to throw it out, I am now minus 13 on block, but just look at the pushback. The pushback is absolutely ridiculous, and nobody even talks about that move alone. So I could honestly just play neutral with the opponent, throw this out for absolute no cost. It's 100% free and 100% safe every single time. And not only that, but you don't even have to let the entire string rock, and you're minus 7, which is still safe. So just by her advancing forward 4, you're minus 7, and you can actually play mind games with this in the neutral. So now that we covered that, this is where it gets actually pretty ridiculous, because once you actually do the Dark Intention string and you go back to full screen, you're not even neutral at this point. You're almost full screen with the opponent. You can actually now use her low star screamer, which looks like this, which is now her custom ability. Takes up 1 slot, and it has a meter burn. So now that Sindel is in the neutral and she actually throws that move out and she has a zoning option now, she can actually counter zone like I was saying. So if she does the move, she can just duck under high projectiles now. So that actually is really, really helpful for Sindel. You can see if you actually time it perfectly, you can stop Sindel from doing the low star screamer, and you can see you get the counter for it. So one more time. If you do it really fast, you can get the counter. But if you're delayed, she'll just duck right under it. Okay, but not only does she get new counter zoning now, but she also gets new 50-50s. So her range is actually really strong. Her forward 2-1 up 2 is a really, really good combo string. And if you let the string rock, it actually pushes you back to neutral and you're minus 8. So the first move of Evil Queen is her forward 2, which hits overhead. So if you just cancel into her low scream, that's actually a low. So there is your 50-50. So if the opponent is just stand blocking because they know the overhead is coming, you can hit them with that low. Another 50-50 option that Sindel gets is from her Bride of Khan combo string, which is her back 3-4-4, and it hits low and then ends in a hard knockdown overhead. So again, you would just cancel into the low, or you can actually just let the entire combo string rock. But on top of that string, if you actually end in a 2 instead of the 4, as you see back it up, this has a crushing blow attached to it. So this string becomes a threat because you get so many mix-up options from it with the threat of a crushing blow. So on top of her great neutral, her new counter zoning, and her new 50-50s, Sindel actually gets insane damage within her combos, and I feel like nobody really talks about this. So we haven't yet talked about the haircut ability that we added to this custom variation, and I think this special move really complements Sindel overall because, like I said, this is where most of her combos are going to come from. So it's just down back 1, and it looks like this, and you can actually meter burn it for the double flip and get the launcher. So now that you have the launcher, you can honestly start with any combo string you want. You could do 1-1, you could do the forward 2-1 like we talked about, which I like to start with because it actually has insane range and hits overhead, so you can always go for that mix if you want to. Or you can do the forward 4. It's honestly up to you. So just a basic combo with Sindel that's pretty optimal is her forward 4 into haircut, meter burn, then into her forward 4 again with the main squeeze special move to end it. Altogether, it should look something like this. This is the most basic optimal combo with Sindel, and like I said before, you can definitely get more damage. %. And as you saw, I added the back two, which is actually a low launcher, a meterless launcher. So this is also a very, very strong move in the neutral. So let's say I'm walking the opponent down. We're both playing neutral. They're expecting the forward four to come out, but instead I just hit him with the back two low. Now I get a full combo for it. 29%. So a combo I really like to do is her forward four, twice, dash up, back two, 38%. So one high damaging combo I just really want to show you guys is starting off with her down two crushing blow, and it's basically the similar combo that we've already went over. %. Or you can even add the back two as well. 49%. Or let's say we throw in the fatal blow. 56% off a fatal blow, 2 bars a meter. Before I end this video, I forgot to mention one of Sindel'S best moves, which is actually her scream, and it has a crushing blow attached to it, which leads to a full combo. %, and that's a pretty basic combo in my opinion. But that's all I have for this breakdown video, guys. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.